Welcome back, folks, to the world of Azera. Last week, Ryan and Elly made the heart-wrenching journey to return Anisha's body to her parents. After a few weeks of awkward travel, they arrived in the city of Lunaris, only to find that they're being followed by some old friends. After a moment's reprieve with a flock of Pegasi, Ryan makes an impulsive decision that might change everything forever. Welcome to Darkness and Dragons. I'm your Dungeon Master, Melissa, and with me, as always, is...
Laura, and I am playing Ryan / Verity / Rogue /
Bad decision maker.
Bad decision maker. Hey, harsh, fair, but harsh.
I walk that line.
I'm Sarah. I play Elly Pilwicken, the Sylphie barbarian, who now has to clean up all this mess.
You're the party leader. You need to put that into your intro.
I'm the party leader.
And I'm Michael. I am playing Penny, the halfling, happy-go-lucky wizard.
Do you get to say you're happy-go-lucky anymore?
You're the fugue state wizard.
Fugue state wizard. There we go.
Collect them souls.
Call me the crow, because I'm them soul collector.
Well, we do have a lot of good codenames for characters, so yeah, let's add Crow in there. That'll be fine.
Get ready.
Bird nicknames.
The crow.
Falcon. The crow. Ellie's the pigeon.
No, I'm like a blue tit.
It's a dirty street bird.
Dirty street bird.
It's a pigeon.
Because he has one leg. Those ones get all the good stuff.
Yeah.
If you're a pigeon and you lose a leg, you're set.
You're set for life.
You're set for life. I mean, that's what I hear anyway.
That's through your pigeon friends.
Okay, so last time you brute forced your way through a trap, which is cool, except you don't know how it works. Hopefully that won't come up again. Probably not. And you found out you were being chased by the rest of the party of the person that you killed before you left the city. So again, probably not going to put around to bite you in the ass.
Mm-mm.
They didn't say if, like,
We don't have consequences in this game.
Atlas sent them. Is that our assumption?
I mean, they work for Atlas, so...
We are wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Here we are.
we ended with Ryan leaping off of a flying Pegasus so she could go talk to her aunt.
I think technically we ended on Ellie's tantrum, but...
Party leader tantrum? Arsen's like, come on, Elly. Keep us all together. You're the hero.
What's the plan, Elly?
Like, fuck you, I didn't sign up for this. I quit.
Okay, let's dive into our very first scene of the night with Ryan. You jumped onto your aunt's balcony, correct?
Yeah.
You see the Pegasus fly away with Arsen cursing in the distance very quickly.
Yeah.
You can't make out his words, but you know they're still there. So, tell us about your aunt's room. What's your approach to getting inside to talk to her?
Right, okay. I'm not gonna lie. Wasn't really planning on that. Well, I mean, like, I guess Laura was, but Ryan wasn't. Okay, so but her general idea is jump down to the balcony, right? Get into the room and then just wait for her aunt to return, and then grand, happy, hugging reunion. And then she will then say, I'm back and I brought some friends with me, and then they'll all come into the castle and have dinner together. That's Ryan's plan anyway.
This is not a Disney movie.
Yeah, is this like a happy like bubble above her head of like, and then you realize like, oh right.
Just because everyone else is talking smack about her aunt doesn't mean that she's not ready to believe that yet.
Fair enough. We're on her balcony and the door is locked.
Don't I have... I do have lock-picking things, right?
Yep. The balcony has glass doors that are covered with curtains from the inside that hold them closed, so you could break the glass or pick the lock or scream. whatever you want.
No, not screaming.
You're the hero
Not
of
yet.
destiny.
Not yet, anyway. That's a plan C. Yeah, I'm gonna go with trying to pick the lock first.
All right.
That's fine. Yeah.
Let's see a skill of that. What is lockpicking considered sleight of hand? I feel like it's a sleight of hand kind of deal.
19.
You manage to get in, but you break one of your lockpicks. You maybe went a bit hard on it. I forget what the style lockpicking is. Where you just kind of jam it in and you were doing that one.
Wiggle it clockwise, counterclockwise. I don't know. I haven't done this in a while.
I don't know. I don't. I'm a rogue, but I don't practice this stuff
Just
very much.
jam the two in, and the one you like. I've seen that done before, right? One goes in, and the other one does the.
The door slides open. Well, the beautiful French doors open onto a bedroom, and you are immediately assaulted by the smell of fresh roses.
I expect it to probably be slightly not how do I say not minimalistic, but not a lot of kind of fancy bits, lots of kind of pictures of dead gods and candles for prayers and religious books, slightly creepy in en masse.
Yeah, a little bit. The room is empty, but you notice a painting done of you and your brother, like they have ascended to heaven sort of look. And there's this of them like handing, like together you're holding a crown down towards her on the ground.
Okay. That's respectful, right? That's nice.
It's a very fine oil painting.
Okay. All right. That's lovely. I mean, I don't want, while I'm in here, like my intention isn't to like surprise. Well, I suppose it will be a surprise, but I'm not trying to like hide in a corner and like jump out at her or anything when she comes in. Like, yeah, I suppose it'll still be a surprise, but not that kind of. But I'll have a snoop around though.
All right. Roll an investigation check.
I haven't been here in a while. Let's see what's up. 10?
Not the best roll you've ever done.
No.
What does she have in here that might be interesting? You find a copy of her Bible that she's been reading. You know that she was always reading before, but it looks like she started making more notations in the margins. So that's maybe interesting. She's got a pot of tea that looks like it's left over from breakfast. So whoever is supposed to be cleaning this up is not doing a great job at doing so. Her armor stand is naked, so she has her armor with her wherever she is.
Okay.
Yeah. And she's got she fights with a big kick-ass weapon. She has a hammer, like a giant hammer, and it is not here either.
Like Thor. Okay. All right.
Well, that's for worthy people.
All right. Okay. Hold on. She's coming. Like after we left Caracat, she has some strong points. Let's just hear her out. Okay. Is there? I'd like to go see if I can clean myself up a little bit.
Sure. She has a very nice bathroom setup. There's nothing kind of extravagant in it. Not like Arsen's fancy oils and stuff, but soap and access to hot water, which is all done through magic here. So, you'll need to heat it up yourself, which isn't very difficult.
Okay. Just want to, not look as road dirty and smelly. I don't know.
You are pretty smelly right now. About 30 minutes after you arrive, you hear the doors to the room open.
Okay. All right.
Are you still in the bath?
No, I imagine I probably would have finished that. I might have done like a hobo bath, like an armpit wash, like a neck wash.
Yeah, you don't want to get caught by your aunt. Like, hi, auntie, you tried to have me murdered. I'm just taking a leisurely bath.
Yeah, right. We don't know that she tried to have her murdered, right? One step at a time, people. One step at a time. We're jumping to conclusions, right? Yeah. So just a little bit of like a hobo bath, and then I don't know. I guess I'm gonna just go stand awkwardly by the front, like not too close to the door. I don't want to be too like alarming.
Okay.
I don't know. Just go stand awkwardly somewhere.
You kind of peek out into the main room, and you see a man gathering up the plate from breakfast.
Hide. Okay. Hide.
Yeah, you stay hidden?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know him. Do I know him? I don't know him.
You recognize him.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's one of the like servants who's been in the castle since you were a kid. And he goes about kind of straightening the room in general. He stokes a fire. He doesn't at all notice you. Like, he's not expecting anyone.
Yeah. Is he old?
How old is your aunt?
Probably, let's see. So Ryan's 20. She's got to be 40. Yeah, she's an older sister. So 40. Yeah, mid-40s.
Mid-40s. He's probably in his early 30s.
Oh, okay. So he's not old. Okay.
He's cute.
Okay.
Like, that's his defining characteristic. Like, you're like, oh, he's that servant who's cute.
Oh, he's the cute one.
Yeah,
he's the cute one. I remember him.
Yeah, he's the cute one.
Anyway, he's the cute.
Clearly not doing a great job, on keeping up to date with his chores, seeing as, it's nearing dinner time and breakfast still hasn't been cleared. But he's cute.
But he is cute. Is he... I mean, cute's the most important thing, but is he, like, trustworthy? Like, from what I remember... Don't know.
I mean, was Verity the kind of person who was concerned about trust when you were here?
No. No. Okay. All right. Nope. Then no. No. I'm going to play this safer.
Okay. Before he leaves, he makes your aunt's bed, and he goes back to the hallway and brings in some fresh roses that he begins to replace throughout the room. And just before he finishes, he leaves one single one resting on her bed and leaves.
Okay. That's weird. All right. They're just flowers. Why am I so creeped out by flowers? That's ridiculous.
Just fresh flowers. It's fine.
It's just flowers. Why am I being so weird? Okay.
I think Sarah knows what it is. Oh, yeah.
Why do I not? What am I missing? Why do you know and I don't? Okay. Well, all right.
I think everyone but you knows.
Really?
It seems like.
Oh, look, guys, it's been a long week. Okay. Okay. Do you know what? I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I'll find out, I guess.
You know what? You did a bad roll. This is what happens in life. Sometimes we make a bad roll.
Yeah.
Okay. It's another...
They didn't roll and they know.
It's not long after that the door opens again, and you hear the heavy clang of metal as it sets down on the marble floor.
Okay. Can I wait until... Oh, God. Why am I so nervous? I'm sweating. Okay. It's just a game. Okay. Right. I'm going to try and wait, because I don't want to, Jesus, what am I doing? Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay.
She starts undressing, throwing down her gauntlets.
Okay, I need to get out there before she's naked. Okay. Shit, where am I? Did I go outside? Am I in the bathroom still?
You're in the bathroom still.
Okay. This is so stupid. Can I not knock on the bathroom door? As like a... I know I'm already in the room, but like...
Okay, so from inside her own bathroom, there comes a knock. You immediately hear the sound of metal scraping against the floor. And as you step back, the hammer pushes the door open. Her eyes go wide.
She's like angry? Or just surprised?
She's not lowering her weapon.
Okay. I'm not going to... I'm just going to put my hands up. I'm going to try and like pull like my hair back a little bit. I thought it was something that I hopefully look relatively clean. I should have done a good job. And I just want to... I made it back, Auntie.
The gods are testing me.
I don't understand. I thought you'd be happy. I'm going to take like a step forward. Or two.
She doesn't lower her weapon. She says, "My niece is dead. Why are you wearing her skin?"
No, I didn't die. Remember, I went off to repent, and the gods saw fit to allow me to return.
Then where are your wings?
Remember, we agreed to have them taken as a punishment for... But why not? I mean, I escaped. I repented. Surely that's the will of the gods that I could return. I made it past the barrier and I got into here. And if that's not a sign from the gods, then they must want me here too.
And where do you think you will go now that you're here?
I hadn't thought that far in advance. I don't know. I thought we could catch up maybe first. I brought some friends with me who also came from Caracat, and we want to talk to you about we have some information that you might want to know about Penelope and castle. And
her eyes flicker around the room and says, "These friends have information for us."
Well, we all do. We all were there in the palace, so
You were in the palace. And now you've returned. Swings the hammer down to rest at her side.
I'm going to take another step forward. I'm going to get a hug out of this. This kills me. I'm getting myself a hug.
She reaches out and cups the side of your face with her thumb rubbing over your cheekbone. And it feels almost like she's trying to rub something out of your skin, like a smudge of dirt.
Oh, so it's not nice.
And she says, "We should have dinner, your friends and I."
That would be perfect. I've told them so much about you. They're looking forward to meeting you. And then we can discuss everything after we've eaten, bathed, and changed, perhaps. But right, should I go back and get them and bring them? Or
And where have you left them in my city?
we were in the field with the Pegasus.
I'll have someone collect them, shall I? For now, You should rest.
Okay. Right. Just make sure when they come that you let them know where I am. So I think they'll probably be worried.
She lets her hand move from your face down to your hair and takes a clump of it in her hand and says, "A shame. We'll have you fixed before long." And she guides you out towards your rooms?
Yeah. You're probably still there, I assume?
A room, certainly.
A room? Okay. Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Of course. See? That wasn't so bad. See? You did. It's all right. I didn't get a hug. Don't worry. Day is young. The day is young.
You got a pet. An aggressive pet. She's a warrior. That's just how she touches people.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right. Meanwhile, Elly is lighting a fire at the edge of the woods with the kind of manic fear, frustration, anger that only a party leader with a party like you can make happen.
Yeah, she probably went and like cut down a tree, and everyone's like, "No, we can find sticks." And Ellie's like, "No, I got this. It's fine." Yeah, I make a big old fire.
Okay. The four of you gather around it: Penny and Tiff and Arsen and you. Arsen is angry. Angry would be the best word for it. Tiff is very unsure if she feels like this whole thing is falling apart. Penny has still barely said anything. Like, the silence is just, like, painful.
Yeah, I really don't even know what to say right now. How the fuck are we gonna get in the city now? I mean, Arsen, you're the one who let her jump off the flying horse, so...
Oh, yes, I let her jump. That's my experience with magical creatures while you were flying around circles in the field.
Of course I am. I was with a fucking Pegasus. What were you doing?
Also on a Pegasus.
Exactly.
Look, she could talk to a Celestial, alright? I don't know what her plan was.
I thought you guys were close.
Yeah, well, apparently only parts of us.
Yep, that makes a lot of sense. Penny, how you feeling? Is that good, huh?
Tiff pats Penny on the back and says, "Hey, maybe we could talk to Elly. That might be fun."
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can help figure out how to help Ryan?
What happened to Ryan?
We talked about it, remember? She went to the castle on a Pegasus. This is my life now.
Wait. There are Pegasuses?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Baby.
They're just through the clearing there. Maybe you should go and watch them again.
Yeah.
Penny,
I would like that.
I'll take you if you want.
Okay.
Tiff gives you this look of, like, thank you. Like, she has been the only person to talk to Penny for weeks, and she's very tired.
I'll walk over and I'll take Penny's hand and I'll take her to the Pegasuses.
Pegasi?
The Pegasauruses.
Pegasuruses! I just want to see flying little dinosaurs.
That's what I want in life. That's all I want.
Oh, I didn't even know I needed it until now.
I would like to inform you of pterodactyls.
No!
From now on, they're not called pterodactyls.
They're Pegasauruses. Oh boy.
They're all still in their field playing. Elly, when Goose sees you, he flops over.
I'll give him some big face scratchies. Even though Ryan was like, don't pat them on the face, I'm just like, who's a good boy?
Easily.
Yeah. He's a dog. Maybe just a dog. I'm like, Penny, come over. It's really, really safe.
I think Penny is now starting to snap out of it, and like her eyes are like dinner plates, and her mouth is just in a full like.
Yeah. Yeah. His name is Goose. He's really smart. We have a really deep connection.
And I think she just starts running, flailing arms into the flock of Pegasi.
Is it like when a child runs at a group of pigeons and it's just
like arms are flailing, like
Yeah, and they definitely do that thing where they all fly up in the air and like land away.
it's so cute.
And I think she does that for like a good 10 minutes.
Oh. I'll just like sit in the grass and I'll watch her until she's too tuckered out.
I'd like to think that she spends at least 2 of her misty steps to try to get like really close to them and be like, bah!
It's the opposite of Ryan in the bathroom. Like not scary. So normal.
So normal.
Very normal party.
Yeah, I think eventually she would like to at least try to come up to one of them just to be able to touch one. So running full tilt isn't working, so she's going to try very gingerly, like palm out, just to like give a nuzzle.
Want to roll an animal handling check?
I sure would. That's okay. With a -2, that's an 18. Because I rolled a natural 20.
Interesting.
Well, a natural 20 though.
Yeah, but that doesn't work for skill checks.
Yeah. Otherwise you could fly the moon on a Pegasi, and I would.
Yeah, I would, no question.
Do that. Penny, are you carrying all your equipment with you?
I don't think so. I think she would have left it at the camp.
What have you been doing with the orb?
Well, that's still around her neck.
Every time you get close to one, it seems to sense it and pull away.
Okay. I don't think she's smart enough to put 2 and 2 together, so she'll just continue to try.
Elly, do you want to do perception?
I would love to. Perception. Those are not great. 8.
Nice!
They all seem to be pretty, like, welcoming in general, but then all of them seem to, like, once they get into, like, close range to be able to see Penny, they seem to pull away. Like, they see or sense something they don't like.
Oh, no. Even Goose?
Yeah, Goose kind of skirts around you to, like, keep you between it and Penny.
Oh. Did you say that these spoke Sylvan as well, or was it just... Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to try and be like, it's okay. She's fine. She's not spooky or anything. She's just little. She's really little.
I almost got him. It's okay. Don't worry.
Yeah. It's like, you're doing great, Penny. Just be cool.
I'm cool, crystal cool. I'm cucumber cool.
The red versus blue. I said be cool. Yeah, so what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, fucking cucumber, man.
What the fuck are you doing?
And I think like it's like as I'm creeping up, I'm saying this like I got this. Don't worry.
Yeah, but every time it's not getting any better. Goose moves over to you, Elly, and he stands in front of you and like reaches out with his muzzle and grabs the fabric of your outfit at the place where Penny's amulet is. and then looks towards Penny, and then keeps kind of biting, pulling.
Am I smart enough to understand this?
That's up to you.
With a 7 intelligence, am I smart enough to understand that? Probably takes me a little bit, because I'm just like...
What?
Like, tits?
I think eventually I'm going to come back and I'll be like, that was the best day ever. I almost got one. I almost touched a Pegasus. It was amazing. Ah!
I almost touched one.
It was so cool. Elly, I almost did. It was so cool.
Yeah, you did. It was really, really awesome. I just mean, something's happening. Clearly, they're a little on edge.
On edge? Oh, because I've been chasing them around so much?
Maybe.
Maybe we should come back tomorrow morning.
Sure. We can definitely do that and then figure out a way into the city.
Right. Where going?
Yeah. Yep, I don't know, Penny.
No? Did she?
Know. Well, I know. I just don't know because, I mean, I don't trust her aunt. After everything Ryan's told us about her, I don't trust her. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, of course not. It sounded like she wanted her kids executed or something.
Sure did, yeah.
So why would we trust her? Where did she go back to her aunt?
Yeah, Penny, she landed in the castle. That's where her aunt is.
Oh.
It makes me think that, she trusts her aunt more than she trusts us. Because she didn't let us in on her big plan, but, I mean, it's totally fine. It's totally fine, we've just escaped a castle and almost, we kind of caused a mini rebellion and we're planning a second one and been traveling for all this time and, suddenly we're not talking about our big plans and stuff. It's totally fine.
Yeah. I don't know what to do.
Me either. I think maybe it'll be better in the morning.
Yeah. On the bright side, I almost got to touch a Pegasus. That was really cool.
You did. Maybe tomorrow it'll be better. I mean...
I don't know how it'd be any better. I mean, that was by far the best thing I've ever done.
Maybe you'll actually touch one tomorrow?
Whoa now. Whoa.
I know.
Soon you're going to say I'll be able to ride one. That's just ridiculous. Only like the crazy lucky people have been able to do that.
Yeah.
Like you got to be like blessed by some gods or something. I don't know.
I mean, I did it earlier today. I don't think I'm blessed by anyone.
Yeah, like we cut to like Elly's unsure. We cut to Arsen, who's like in the woods doing very questionable things. She's like, yeah.
Yes, blessed. Yes.
You.
Oh yeah, me and Goose, we went off, and he'd fly up really high, and then I would jump off, and I'd just kind of like lie down. Yeah. I thought you were looking, but maybe you just were somewhere else.
I was in my head.
That's never a good place to be, Penny.
No, it got scary.
It usually does.
As you guys start leaving the field to head back to camp, Goose starts kind of grabbing onto your sleeve and trying to pull you back. Like, come on, don't go with her. Stay here.
Just like, I gotta go. It's getting late. I'll come give you snuggles tomorrow.
He presses his head against your chest and eventually pulls away.
Buddy.
As you arrive back towards the camp, roll a perception check.
Both of us?
Sure. I mean, Penny, you're getting a bit of a negative on this because you're, only starting to come back to yourself.
I've already got a major negative on it, so...
So even worse.
Okay, with a -1, that's 19.
And 15 for me, which is better than 8.
Jeez, Penny's rolling great for someone who's like just coming out of a fugue
Another
state.
natural 20. Jeez.
So smart.
You both at the same time, as you get towards the camp, hear the sounds of metal boots on dirt road. Arsen is kicking out the fire when you show up.
Can I try to cover our tracks really hastily and tell everyone to hide?
Yeah, you guys want to keep hiding in the woods? Yeah, give me a hiding.
Stealth?
Yeah.
I am going to cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
12. Hey! I have a plus in that.
Yeah. 14 for me.
Okay.
That's 21.
Oh!
Tiff also does really well. Arsen does not. He's trying to kick out the fire, and Elly has to grab him at the last moment to pull him into the shade of the trees as soldiers start skirting the area.
Skirt.
You overhear one of them speaking and say, "We've already been around the whole camp. Are you sure they're here?" "They must be. We heard that they were by the Pegasi. There's nowhere else they would be. You said you saw someone moving in the trees. They have to be nearby." "Yes, well, if they saw us, maybe they went into hiding. If they went into hiding, then we will find them. Simply cast one of those location spells." One of them moves over and begins a ritual.
Can we see what these guard peoples look like?
Yeah. They look, if you've played Dragon Age, they look kind of like Templars. Like, they're heavy plate metal, but they've got clearly a bit of magical / non-magical capability to them. And they're all wearing breastplates with a rose on them.
How many are there?
There are 4 of them. One of them is pretty focused on the ritual. The other 3 are kind of looking around.
Can I see Elly?
Mm-hmm.
Can I be like,
Okay, wait up. Okay. I'd like to jump out of the bush and attack one of them.
Is that what Penny was trying to explain?
do we attack? Or
Do we?
stay-
And Ellie's like, do it.
I saw the hand gestures and I was like, we're attacking.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I think
So
I'm opening
you're just gonna try to smack these people down. All right, fair enough.
I'm just gonna like, it's like, yep.
I'm gonna say that, like, just as you like kind of pull out your weapon, Arsen whispers that they are they're the same guards that he and Ryan saw at the Capitol. Just so you're aware.
To smash or not to smash?
I mean,
you can still smash. I mean, they still have Ryan.
Yeah, I'm gonna smash.
and when I see that, I think I'm going to cast my ice knife.
Okay. Time to kill some guards. That'll help your friend.
I don't know what's going on.
Roll for initiative.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this one way or another.
Do you mean the bottom of, like, the, like, standards? Yeah, that's what you mean.
That's what we mean. All right. I'm going to do a ranged spell attack to see if I can hit one of the big dudes.
All right. Let's see if you can smack a Templar down.
That's a 16.
Okay. To which score?
Their AC.
Yep, that hits.
All right. So it will take 8 points of piercing damage, and then the ice knife explodes, and each of the other creatures around it will take
fuck ton.
7 points of damage.
7?
7.
And what's the range?
5 feet.
Okay. I think it's 2 of them. I think it's Ritual Dude and one of the other ones.
Yeah.
Elly.
Hi. I would like to rage. And I would like to run up and like I'm going for non-lethal damage, so blunt end of my great axe.
Everyone knows getting hit by a great axe is non-lethal.
True.
Of course. 15 to hit.
Anybody in particular? There's Captain Guy, Ritual Guy, and then 2 others.
Does Ritual Guy look like a cleric or a wizard?
They all kind of look cleric-y.
Okay.
They all look cleric paladin-y.
Cleric-y paladin-y.
If Laura was there, she'd be like, kill them. Kill all the paladins.
Yep, I'm gonna go for the caster.
Okay.
Yeah. And so does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, 6, 7, 8. Oh, plus 1d4. Oh.
Gotta get on them dices in on this.
Yeah. 12 for the first attack.
Yep.
And then I'd like to swing again at the same guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. 23 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. Oh boy. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21. 21 points of damage for the second hit.
Cool. The guy who was casting the ritual falls over unconscious, and the magic that he was casting dissipates into the world around you as their attention is turned fully towards you.
I think the spell worked because he found us.
He did find you. He's gonna get a raise later. He's the Ben of this party.
Oh, he's going to get raised.
He's gonna get. Don't you? I swear to God.
Okay, since you guys have a bit of a party going here, Arsen goes to attack. Let's see, Elly attacked the unconscious of that guy, so he goes at the guard captain with his rapier, and he hits him, but he does a fairly meh bit of damage. But he hits very capably. He's the kind of guy who knows how to fight, but he's never been in a fight. If that makes sense.
Okay.
He's good at hitting, but then he's used to kind of like expecting it not to like follow through. And Tiff is gonna try. No, she misses. She rolled a 2. So yeah, she was not expecting that to go down. So now they're gonna come at you. Guard captain's going at Elly. Does a 14 hit?
Nope, it misses.
Woohoo! Look at you, living the life. And another one goes at you. That's lower. And wow, they all suck today. An 11 doesn't hit you, right?
Nope.
Cool, that's the best they did. Back to you guys.
Oh, I'm happy.
All right, so I guess it's
Penny's turn.
All right, I think she wants to try her first little bit of necromancy.
Spice up your life.
And I really think she wants to... I think she wants to try and animate dead.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Wait, what? wait, don't you need a dead thing for that?
I mean, you could kill Pegasi. They're right nearby.
Oh, right. He's just unconscious. I guess we didn't actually kill him. All right. I'll hold that off. She's itching.
Get that checked out.
Yeah, we'll get her a cream.
I think she's going to do a. Let's do. So, is there like a leader? Is like the leader still there?
Yep.
All right.
Leader has been smacked by you and by Arsen.
Okay, I think I want to cast a ray of enfeeblement at him.
Oh,
Yeah.
that spell sounds horrible.
It's pretty dope. Let's see here. There it is. So I point my finger towards a creature within range, and it's going to be a spell ranged attack.
Roll to hit, baby.
Oh, that's only a 10.
Not enough.
All right, never mind. That's it.
Elly.
Hi.
Hi.
I would like to run up and hit someone closest to me.
Yep.
It's 18.
Cool. It definitely hits, and you're getting a bonus because you and Arsen are flanking. So it extra hits.
Cool. Cool. 15. What's the bonus?
What the bonus to?
Or is that just like that would have been advantage, right?
Yeah, you would have had advantage,
Okay.
but you did
so
fine. So
perfect. 15 points for the first hit.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
second hit. I don't think a 7's gonna hit. So
it does not.
okay.
Okay. Gonna try to use some burning hands. She
Come on.
rolls a 2. She's tired, okay? She's been doing a lot of hard work. And our son comes in and rolls a 3. So this dice is retired for the night.
Good night.
I'm gonna switch over just in time for the enemies to attack.
I'm in.
Nice. Yeah, of course.
The captain raises his weapon at Elly. He rolls a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next guy rolls a 4.
Yeah.
16. There we go. Next one hits. Finally. Elly, I assume.
Yeah.
His blade glows just before it hits you. And you take a total of 12 damage, and it is frost damage.
Okay.
Okay, so they all sucked. Back to you guys.
All right. Well, I seem like the ice knife worked, so I'm going to shoot another one.
Mhm.
Oh wait, can I? So what's the battlefield looking like? Arsen and Elly are against one guy in the middle.
Yep, they're against the
Mhm.
captain guy. The ritual guy is nearby, and the other two are sort of coming into flank. They seem to be kind of focused on Elly.
Okay, so I'm going to throw it so that it initially hits one of the guys coming up onto flank. I got a 15.
Yep.
Okay, so buddy dude will get. Once I find it, 10 damage. 3d6.
Gotta get them crunchies.
Get damn crunchies. All right. That's 8 damage that they take.
All right. They've all now been injured in some way,
Mwahaha.
which is good. Yay! You're heroes.
We are heroes. We're doing it, you guys.
They're doing it. Just to be clear, you used your own ability to up that spell, not that girl's
Correct.
soul, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Gotta check. We gotta check.
We gotta check.
We gotta check now. Okay. Tiff does all right with her spell, and she uses burning hands and burns the same one that's on the outskirts that you got with your bit of ice. He's got some ice and he's got a bit of fire coming at him.
So we're like icy hot.
Yeah, literally icy hot. And our son comes on in. He finally hits again.
Elly, did you have anything?
Did I eat pizza? What?
Did you have your turn?
No. That's okay.
Wait, what? What? Sorry,
You're-
my thing froze.
So you used to go next.
Yeah. Both Tiff and Arsen do damage, but do not kill anybody. So, Elly.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I would like to smash. Non-lethal again. Oh, Jesus. 25 to hit.
You still attacking Captain Dude?
I sure am.
Yep.
13, 14, 15. 16. 16 points for non-lethal to Captain Man.
All right. He's not looking great.
And then second attack. Same thing. 16 to hit?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the one bonus of being in this area is that everybody in this world, or in this part of the world, uses magic, so nobody has a very good AC, because they're all used to spellcasters.
18 for the second hit.
18 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's not doing great. He falls unconscious and slumps. Who was doing the ritual? Arsen's like, yay, we did it! We're buddies! From, like, the other side as the guy drops.
High five!
Yeah, he like, goes to high five, but he's got 4 rapiers, so he doesn't really have enough hands to properly high five.
Like, later.
Alright, there's 2 dudes left. They look at each other. They see that you're knocking everybody unconscious. They're not pleased. You don't know exactly what it is that Dude 3 does, but he turns to his friend and does some complex gesture.
Secret handshake.
Secret handshake.
That's where they get their power from.
2 Templars sitting in a forest, casting spells because they're not gay. Oh no! He rolled a 20.
Oh no!
Aww, the blood of an Ifrit are doing well for me today.
Okay.
He
No spanks.
sheaths his sword, and when he unsheaths it again, it is glowing with magical essence you have not seen before. And he steps towards Elly to smack her down.
Oh, no.
He is gonna roll a 25 to hit you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cool. What is your AC?
Is 15.
Okay, so this is possible. Let me see if it works first before I tell you. 1 in 6 chance is it gonna happen? Wait, 1 in 5 chance is it gonna happen?
What?
It happened. It happened.
He rounds towards you, and you find yourself drawn to looking at it. It has this like ethereal, half there, half not there.
Sorry, his sword?
Sword. It seems to like. It's almost as if the blade is moving, and you don't quite know what to do. You're watching it to see if you can understand how he's going to strike, but it's almost like there's like a snake or something on the end. It's just the way that it moves, and you can't predict it. He brings it down. You are completely unprepared, and it doesn't hit because somebody has deflected the blade.
No, Ben, fuck off! Ben!
Ben stands before you with the blade raised over his arms with a thing. His arm is shaking, but you can see his muscles.
It's so hot.
And, yeah. He stands perfectly solid and strong in front of you.
So I don't want to steal Ben's thunder, so I'm going to toll the dead the other guy. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. He gets a 14.
14 is what they needed.
What a jerk. Elly, it is your turn again. Penny unfortunately missed.
All right, I want to swing.
Swing.
Swing, swing, swing.
Another 25 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. 11, 12, 13, 17 points of non-lethal bludgeoning damage.
You attacking the one who was using super magic?
Yes. I don't like your snake sword, sir.
I don't know what that is, but I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Bit.
First of all, I don't like it.
Okay, you said another 18?
Yes.
Okay, that means he had another 18, because that's what he'd taken so far. He is close. He is wavering.
Loud.
Let me finish him off.
Do it.
That's so gross.
Finish him.
21?
Yep.
Okay. And that'll do... Oh my god. 11, 12, 13. Oh my gosh. 17 points of damage.
He's unconscious as well.
Alright.
More.
The last one looks at his friends, sees his friend's sword turn back into a normal sword, and he raises his hands behind his head, kneels down.
Good boy.
You guys are gonna get me in so much trouble.
Probably.
Okay.
So much trouble.
Let's cut back to Ryan in the castle briefly before more chaos happens. Ryan,
Yes.
you have been cleaned up. You are wearing a dress that is quite nice. It shows off your scars, which makes you a little self-conscious, probably. I mean, normally it would be great because it would show off your wings, but...
Yeah.
And you are asked to come down to the dinner table to join your aunt.
I will go. Excitedly. Eagerly.
It's going to be fun. Just happy eagerness with good friends.
Yeah.
You enter a room you are very familiar with, the grand banquet hall. It's been set up so there's just one table in it, so you kind of have to do like this long walk. Like, have you ever been in a gymnasium that's empty and you're wearing heels, like a high school dance, and you've got that long click?
It's a lot of clacking.
Echoing.
A lot of clacking.
A lot of clicky clacking as you make your way towards the table. And you see there are two people sitting at it already who are chatting, who you are not familiar with.
Penny's got this.
When they see you arrive, they both
I'm
stand.
studying. Okay.
There's a man and a woman. They bow to you in turn. The woman nods first and says, "A pleasure to meet you. I was surprised to be told that you would be joining us tonight. I am Counselor Rue. A pleasure to meet you."
I will curtsy and nod. It is very nice to meet you as well. I know the circumstances are a bit different, but...
Yes, I understand your arrival was unexpected.
It was. It was a rush. It's a long story. Better for another time, but I'm very happy to be here, to meet you. And the other person?
The man takes a step away from his chair and offers his hand to take yours. He gives a gracious bow and kisses you with the proper amount of courtly decorum on just the edges of your knuckles. He looks up at you as he's doing it and says, Lady Verity. It is a pleasure.
I'm sorry I didn't catch your name.
You may call me Nikolas.
No, Nikolas. Very nice to meet you both.
He nods and pulls out the seat for you. You can't help but keep your eyes on him. The way that he moves seems almost ethereal. And he has these tattoos that just curl up just outside the neck of his outfit. And they just are so strange. You just can't make sense of what they are. Every time you think you know what they must be part of, it doesn't make sense.
Is he cute?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity.
He's cute in the way of like when a dashing rogue dresses up for court. You know, like he doesn't look like he fits, but that's part of the appeal.
That is so my type. Okay. All right. Okay. Moving forward. This is business. All right, Sarah. I can see your face down in my bottom right-hand corner.
It's fine. He says, "Do tell us, how did you make the journey here? It must have been difficult."
Yes. Sorry. It was very long. Not overly eventful. A couple stops here and there, but mostly just a straight march. I tried to follow a similar path to the one when I had left, and anyway, I'm happy to be back.
And we are pleased to have you back. I must admit, I'd heard a bit of, shall we say, what precipitated your leaving the castle, and your natural abilities are quite interesting. Tell me, have you still managed to cast magic since... I'm sorry.
No, it's it's fine. That's part of life, right? Making up for them and paying your debt until you are free of it, right? It's a good lesson, I think, for everyone to know and to learn. But yes, I can still use magic.
Clever girl you are. Understanding how the world works at such a young age. I would love to learn more about how you work. I'm a bit of a magician myself.
That's fascinating. What sorts of magic do you do? I'm assuming that everyone around me is Aasimar. Is he not?
He is not Aasimar.
Oh, shit. Okay, sorry. I've made a terrible assumption there.
He looks like maybe he's a half-elf.
Half-elf. Okay.
He's got very human characteristics, but there's something otherworldly about him. Like
Okay, so he could have... Okay, never mind. Okay, so sorry. So he could have some kind of fae in there that might... All right, sorry. I don't want to judge people too quickly, but I also don't want to, like...
I don't want to judge you quickly, but, like, are you using people's...
Are you using people's souls? But are you?
As he goes to answer your question, your aunt comes into the room, and you all immediately rise for her. She walks into the room at a brisk walk. She's wearing effectively a pantsuit, and immediately goes to her chair, sits down, doesn't even look at you, and waits to be served. They immediately start serving wine and start passing out the food, and you all take a seat.
And I'm going to do, like, an appropriate amount of small talk until it's probably an okay time to ask who my friends are.
Sure.
This is lovely. Where are my friends?
Ondrea looks at you and says, "We've sent a few people to go find them, but they've yet to return. They do know that they've been invited to dinner, don't they?"
No, they didn't. No, I didn't tell them that. I thought I would come to speak to you first. I can, sorry, that was my mistake. I should have been far more clear about what I had and had not said. Why don't I go out and get them? Sometimes with the whole caracat in the castle, and sometimes guards can scare them.
It's a shame you couldn't handle this, Verity. I'll take care of it.
I don't mind going
tomorrow. Eat your dinner.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna eat.
Good girl. She turns back to her meal and continues eating. At one point, Nikolas looks at you and gives kind of a smile, like, "That's her, you know."
Yeah, I'll give like a, what can you do?
Yep. When your aunt is done eating, she pushes back from the table, and immediately the servants come and begin clearing everyone's plate away, regardless of whether you are done eating. And she says, "For the time being, you'll stay to your rooms. It's important we don't send a message to the people before we're ready."
Of course, that's fine. Right. So, but when my friends come, you just tell them where I am. If you could just send them to me, they'll be worried. If you could, I would appreciate it so much. I don't mind if you would like me to go. I could go out and.
Verity, go and wait. I'll call for you soon.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for dinner. It's been nice to be back. How many times am I going to say that? It's been nice. It's nice to be back. It's so nice to be back.
She calls to the other woman at the table. "Counselor Rue, I would speak to you." And the two of them walk away, leaving you and Nikolas alone for the time being. He says, "May I escort you to your rooms?"
That would be lovely, thank you.
He offers his arm, and you can see that under the sleeve of his shirt, he has the same markings, trailing just around the edge of his hands.
Anything? Can I take a closer look at them? Any words? Any?
Like,
now that we're walking together, like as we're talking, can I try and get a closer look?
Sure. Yeah. I've played games with Laura before where she's tried to get a closer look, and it's usually gone badly. So, how are you going to do this? Are you going to try to, like, sleight of hand to, like, push up his sleeve? Are you going to try to be, like, a little, you know, coquettish, like you're flirting with him? Like, what's your move here?
Oh man, okay, right. So, well, it depends on. Can I pull off flirting? Not that she can't, but is he? I mean, he seemed nice enough at dinner. I mean, fair enough to give it a chance. Like, you know.
I mean, you can roll to see, like try to get a sense, like, through insight, whether or not he's, you know.
Yeah, let's start with that. Let's start with that, and then I'll work my way from there. Look, we don't all go around stabbing people, Elly.
I know it's easy to listen to the podcast recording of this after the fact, but, like, man, do you miss out on something not seeing, like, Sarah Michael's faces in the background.
You miss out on all that. And you also miss out on Melissa restarting the intro 7 times.
Hey, that's a live feature.
I think
You're right.
it's the best part. Me laughing at
Words
you.
are hard, guys.
Words are hard. No, I get it. I get it.
Hard, and
I get it.
and I always use big words in my openings.
In the typing.
You're just too small for your own good.
You know what, Laura? Why don't you roll some dice? Let's see how well this goes for you after you've mocked me publicly.
Okay. Insight to see if he would. Michael's just pulling out books to go to a little library.
I'm just
like,
gonna, like,
I got
this is
this.
Penny's like, I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna have people figured out.
Okay. Insight to seeing if he's down for flirting. That is a natural 20.
He is down to flirt.
Yes? Yes. Okay.
He's never met a lady he didn't want to flirt with.
Okay. All right. I know one of those, and I did him well. So, you know what?
Yeah.
Number 2. Here we go. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to take. It's like I had a path with Arsen, which I did not. That happened anyway. Right. This is going to be okay. What about okay, performance?
Sure.
Yeah. Does that work better?
Are you gonna play clearly who your aunt wants you to play being?
No, I don't think I don't. My initial impression is that's not what he wants. I don't know. I could be very wrong. I could be very wrong about that, but I'm not getting, again, yes, I know he said like 13 words to me, but I'm not getting the guy who wants the perfect princess impression. But, you know, I don't know. Whatever. Okay. So we're just gonna roll with it, right?
Yeah.
We're going to figure it out. Okay. Okay, so nothing overly gross, but just kind of like close walking, kind of touchy. She's gonna keep God, what's her flirting? Her flirting is like I think you use the same word. Like in England they call it banter, where like it's almost a little bit kind of jokey, teasing, and that's how you flirt.
Okay.
Like it's a little bit almost mean, but
right. Like so. Like how did someone like you end up in this court? Like,
but offset with kind of the physical touching. Like so, your words aren't obviously as harsh as, or you know what I mean? Am I explaining that properly?
Yeah. So you're going for a little bit of negging, a little bit of.
I don't know what that means, but sure. If it's like, yeah, cheeky banter, like cheeky banter. Yeah. So a little bit of that, plus the kind of, touching, seeing if she can like pull up his, I don't know. Yeah. And then trying to look at like his neck or like his, but like when you look at like your neck, like looking at your, like looking like you're like looking at him rather than like trying to read his tattoos. Right. You know? Okay. Yes. Performance. Okay.
It'll be fine.
God, this is stressful. Okay, 17.
I will remind you, you're the one who jumped off a Pegasus into this situation.
22.
22.
And if anybody's interested, I'm rolling these splatter dice and these like galaxy dice. They've been rolling very well for me tonight.
Cool.
By the way.
I won't tell you what he rolled, but he did get a 19 on his roll.
Okay, that's pretty good.
So you definitely managed to expose a little bit higher. And the more you look at it, the more it seems like this is something that is not done by maybe a professional. It has this kind of beauty, but that like is unrefined in a way. Like you get the immediate sense that this is a tattoo he gave himself. And whatever it is, it definitely connects up to his neck at least. You sort of end up thinking, as you're kind of imagining higher up the tattoo, you've managed to get kind of about this much of it. Imagining what it must look like as it snakes up his arms, across his broad chest, across his shoulders.
Oh man, I'm such a slut. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Does he look keen though?
Very.
That's good. I mean, that's not like, and he's nice, he's cute. Like, it's not like 100, it's not completely fake or anything. She's not married, right?
It's fun.
Thank you. Okay. So let's just try asking. So, God, how do you walk? The guy has an arm.
Like this, and your arm is slumped in over top. So you've been kind of like playing with the fabric, and that's kind of how you pulled it up. And his arm is very much away from his body, like he is presenting you to the world.
Okay. I'm trying to. Okay. We have to. Okay. All right. So, but I gotta wait till we get to my room because we have to be stopped, right, to properly do this. So before he puts his arm down once we get there, whatever, just chitter chatter or whatever. Yep. And then so if I could use my other hand, I want to nice, softly trace them and then do the same and go up and then do the same ones down his neck and then ask him, did you have someone do these? Very beautiful.
He reaches up and catches your hand, but he holds it to where you're touching. And he says, how else would one tattoo their neck? Do you think I have steady enough hands to do it myself?
Can I try and wiggle my finger and see how tight he holds it?
He doesn't hold it tightly at all. He's more it's more of a suggestive hold than it is any kind of.
Oh, it's just checking the steadiness of his hand.
Oh, very steady.
So, all right. So very if I steady. Could say, then yeah. So if I could, then I would say that seems pretty steady to me.
Would you like to find out?
I'd thought about perhaps doing something down my back. I have some marks I might like to cover. Would yours have any meaning?
Many. But not something I usually share right away. Tomorrow, maybe we could speak more. Maybe I could help.
Okay. Yes. Sorry. And then this is probably not. Oh, right. Okay. I'm really banking on that. I think I know what type of guy he is, and I might again be wrong, but I'm playing the card anyway. Right. So I turn around, and then pull her hair to the side where all the marks are down her back. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I'm hoping he's gonna find it slightly sexy, maybe a little bit. Maybe he's kind of a scarred, marked up liking kind of guy, whatever. And then just ask, do you have any suggestions?
He leans down close enough that you can feel his breath on your back as he looks them over and says, does it cause you pain?
Not anymore.
Then I would say you have a great deal of flexibility what you do. Tattoos can help one take ownership of a body that does not feel like their own. Perhaps it's something you'd enjoy. Taking control. He stands up fully and reaches for your hand again and kisses your fingers with the same proper courtly etiquette and says, sleep well, Princess Verity.
Thank you for the escort, Nikolas. I'll speak to you tomorrow.
He nods and walks off down the hall with his hands joined behind his back.
Smashed it.
Yep. Meanwhile, Elly, Penny, how have you tied up? How are you planning to interrogate your hostages here?
I would be suggesting all these different things that I'm pretty sure Elly and Arsen, and I'm even sure like are just like no.
Like what?
Like
What if we give them a cookie? Like, what's your plan here?
Yeah, like first we have to like boil some water and get it really hot, and then serve them tea, and then they'll start talking, and we have to arrange a marriage between two of them, and it's going to be great. And then like
Penny, I don't think we have time for that. I mean, it sounds really lovely, and I'd love to try it sometime, but I don't think right now is the time.
Arsen leans over and whispers something to Tefania, and then she like bites her lip and like smacks him like he said something he shouldn't have said, and he chuckles.
Okay, I'm really new to this kind of stuff. I don't know. Do we just question them then? Like, this one seems to be, like, given up completely.
Yeah, you watch him. I'm going to tie up the rest of them. And, yeah, let's get some answers. Figure out where they're from, Penny. I mean, they've got the same kind of, like, flowery breast stuff.
Okay.
as where Ryan comes from, right? Arsen said they were some people's.
Okay. Mr. Guy Man, you.
Mr. Dude.
The man raises his face to look at you.
Hi. No funny business. Because you can see what we can do.
I just look over my shoulder and I'm just like.
We've got some questions for you.
Then you would do well to ask them.
Yeah. What's up with your breasts?
Oh. Can Elly keep a straight face? I feel the answer is no.
Oh no. Oh, you wonderful idiot, you. She's definitely tying them up and just laughing. Just laughing. Oh my god. Yeah, what's up with your breasts? What she said.
He looks down for a second, like, is there something he missed? It's the sign of the royal family.
You're a part of the royal family too?
No, I am a thorn.
You're a person.
I serve the queen.
Oh. But thorns are supposed to be like hurtful, right? It was like they protect the flower.
Exactly.
But we got you guys pretty well. So maybe like the petals? Maybe the petals.
You kind of sucked like a lot. No offense or anything.
Wait, we're asking questions. I don't want to. I'm sorry. That came out really weird and wrong. Why were you sent from the royals? Are you trying to kill us as well?
We were told to collect you. That's all.
You were trying to kill us.
We've never done anything wrong in our entire lives. It's facts.
He doesn't look like he believes you.
Malfunctions.
He does not look like he believes you, and he's not hiding it.
Oh, so I don't believe you either. So you came to collect us on whose behalf?
Yeah, on what grounds?
Oh, what grounds? Yeah.
Queen Vatras sent us.
That a who?
Vatras?
Bathra.
Vathras.
Bathmat.
Bathmat?
Yeah?
Queen Bathmat.
To speak of her is a disservice.
Oh.
I mean, her name's kind of like the first disservice, so.
I didn't mean, I'm just trying to. Vathmith.
She is the queen of the Twin Cities.
Oh.
Ruler of this land.
Oh,
That's where Ryan's from.
yeah, Ryan's aunt.
Ryan.
Yeah, that's what we call Verity.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what Verity called herself. And so that's how, you know how some people have a nickname and then you just know them by that nickname. And then when people say their real name, you're like, who is that?
Yeah, like
Verity has been dead for a year now.
Well, funny thing, because
seeking her, she is gone.
Well, sometimes when you think somebody's gone, they're not really gone because they've been inside you the whole time. No, that's a different kind of a moral here. Well, she's not dead because we're friends with her.
Yeah, she's not dead yet. She's still alive, I think.
Her wings are enshrined in the family's cemetery. I can assure you she is dead.
Yeah, but we know she ain't got those anymore.
Can we see that?
If you were to untie me and my compatriots, we would bring you to speak with her.
Well, you said that we can't speak with her because she's dead.
She better not be dead.
I
She better not be dead. We spoke with her this morning.
That I would bring you to the queen as requested.
Oh, the queen. Yeah. Do we want to go to the queen? We just want to see Ryan.
I mean, if Ryan's where the queen is and then we've got to get to the queen, I mean, it's better than us having to, like, getting through the city and, you know, figure out how to get into the castle. And yeah.
I feel like we just escaped one queen for another queen.
We did. I'm having some kind of, like, Vietnam flashbacks right now.
Yeah, same here, but I don't know what Vietnam is.
It's like a really bad moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dark. It's like
right.
Bombs going off because remember I set off all those bombs in the ballroom.
Oh.
I do remember.
Are you doing this in front of the guy you have tied up?
I would assume so.
Cool. Arsen grabs both of your arms and says, "Are you both idiots? I know she is. Penny, what's your excuse?"
I'm not an idiot. I got like solid A's in school.
You just told a royal guard that you exploded another royal's house.
I said ballroom. I didn't say
Oh,
what?
yes. Sorry, Elly. You're right. You did say you exploded her ballroom.
I said, yeah. I gave no specifics.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're gonna get us killed if you don't pay attention.
Okay, I'm doing my best here. I'm not really good with people.
Okay, so do we go with them? They said they'd take us. Although I can't imagine they like us much now that we've knocked them unconscious.
Yeah, but I feel like it may have taught them a lesson. Like, maybe they need to be better prepared next time.
Yeah.
The guard overhears that and says, "We were not expecting someone with weapons like yours."
I would take that as a compliment.
You mean, my weapons?
Show off your axe. You're like, look at this, baby. Look at this.
These guns.
Damn!
You ever heard of Carmen? Carmen made this. He's like, no, why would I have heard of what?
What? Who?
What are you talking about?
Northern Sylphie clan material right here.
Okay. I think as much as I don't want to go into another castle so soon,
I think we need to.
I think we probably should.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll go. No,
but we want to make sure we can leave whenever we want to.
Yeah. No collars. No collars. No ankle thingies.
And I'm gonna like turn to look at Arsen just to be like, right? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's like it's not my castle.
I mean, I assume that they have more nuanced ways of tracking here than they did elsewhere. And he sort of gives you both a pointed look like, don't say where you know me from. Because I'm kind of a big deal.
Right, yeah.
Average deal.
I have many leather-bound books and my apartment smells of rich mahogany.
Like, I should probably put away some of my rapiers. Shit.
Okay.
All right, let's go. I guess. How did you guys get here? Did you like fly in? Or did you like own Pegasus.
We have mounts, yes.
Well, will we find them?
We can. Certainly you can't.
Oh.
Deeply hurtful.
Okay.
You must know that Pegasus don't respond to creatures with an evil aura.
That's fair.
Excuse me, that's very pointed.
It's very factual, is what it is.
There's no one here with an evil aura. An evil aura? Oh my god, is that why it was like biting my shirt? I thought it was gonna rip it. It was like, no.
No, it's just me. It's okay. I'll walk.
You're not gonna walk.
It's okay.
Can we... Excuse me. Can we...
If you would allow me to wake my compatriots, we can get you there quite quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, but no funny business, otherwise I'll fuck you up.
I also have like over half of my spell slots, so...
He stands up and goes to his 3 companions. He manages to wake up the captain fairly easily. The guy you got last is the hardest to wake up. It seems like he had a lot of magic flowing through him, and he's a little wobbly on his feet when he comes to. But when they're all awake, they look at you suspiciously. The guard looks pretty pissed, like the main one.
I'll give the wiggly one a piece of my very broken crumpet now. Very old crumpet.
The old, wrinkly apology crumpet.
Yep. It's the best kind.
In classic Elly fashion.
Yep.
Cool. All right.
No damages.
You all go towards the fields, where indeed there are some Pegasi who are dressed in... they're wearing armor as well. Most of it is down like the face, and they're wearing like these beautiful almost like saddles, but they're more like just fabric that you ride kind of bareback, but they're clearly meant to be like very formal and fashionable. It's a very fashionable Pegasi. They mount their Pegasi, and a few of them offer to carry various of you. Elly, do you try to fly away with Goose?
He's still a baby, though.
Yeah, he's little. You gonna leave Goose here?
I gotta leave him. I'm not gonna put him in danger.
Okay. Goose looks a little sad. Like, I can be a big Pegasi. And he like stands like extra tall.
Yeah, he does.
He's not even close to how big these ones are. Like, these are like the big, bulky warhorse style Pegasi.
I'm gonna stick my hand in my jam pocket and I'll give him like a little snuggle and snack before I go.
A little snuggle and jam.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Cool. So you all mount up. There are several of you, and they hook together netting that they hook between all of their Pegasi. And one of them gestures for Penny to go inside it.
I walk into it like half depressed, but also like half excited because at least like I get to fly a little bit. So
cool. The captain of the guard gives a loud, clear whistle, and once all of the Pegasi leap up into motion, and Penny falls onto her rump as the netting catches her, and she is carried in a hammock towards the castle.
I think at some point I like peek up out of the netting and just like
yeah, there's like just like out the front. Doo, doo, doo.
Yeah, even though it's like netting, right? So I can look at any point of that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Is anyone afraid of heights in your group?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah. Is anyone afraid of heights?
I would assume I am because I'm wee and really small.
I'm picturing Penny screeching.
Tiff is afraid of heights, but has featherfall, so is less afraid than used to. Like, still has that fear, but is able to kind of push it aside a little bit.
Yeah, I don't have that, so I think I'm going to be pretty terrified.
You with me, I'll catch you if you fall.
Awesome. You fly towards the castle. You land, and you are brought into some kind of barracks, it looks like. They guide you past a whole bunch of other guards dressed very similarly. And they open a door at the end of the hall and gesture for you to enter it.
Mm-hmm. I'll walk in.
Yep. Walking
Cool.
with big dick energy. Big dick energy all over the place.
You all walk in, and a magical shield appears outside the door, locking you all inside. The guards say, "You'll meet with the queen in the morning. For now, rest here."
Did they... Wait. Are we in this... Wait, where are we? Sorry?
You're in, like, the guards' barracks, and now you're in, like, the little hold they have.
We're in prison.
It's like, fuck, I just got out of a place like this. Didn't want to end up back here.
They say, like rest, and Arsen says, "There aren't any beds," and then they close the door. And the four of you look at each other like, great. 5 of you, sorry. Great. Good times. When morning comes, Ryan goes down to breakfast, and you are met with some familiar faces. Your friends are there, looking tired and probably a little moody. Elly has not eaten since her damn handful.
Matt.
How are you guys feeling after a night in cells?
Well, I'm gonna go hug everyone right away. So,
Okay.
is this not a group hug moment? Is this not?
Is that not what we're doing,
Okay.
guys?
It's happening anyway. It's happening anyway.
Okay. Arsen comes up to you first, and he slides a hand behind your neck and pulls you in close, pressing his forehead to yours. And he says, "You're a fucking idiot."
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't want you all to get arrested, and I was trying to...
You can tell that he wants to kiss you. He keeps, like, almost doing it, and then eventually manages to pull himself away, realizing that it's probably not a good idea.
Right. Are you...
Does everyone else give a proper hug to Ryan, or is anyone going to be, like, you know, angry?
She gets a slightly cold hug from Elly. Just a little bit. It's not as Elly bear hug as it usually is.
Right, but there we go. I got jam, especially for you.
Bye. Not so much the way we got into this situation, but that's besides the point.
Right, yes, but we're moving forward. Right, everything's worked out okay in the end.
Yeah, we beat the shit out of the guards. They're
Yes,
like really bad here. Like, you used to live here. This is like a very not safe place if you can just have like a barbarian, a rogue, and a wizard come in and just, you know, kick the shit out of everyone.
2 wizards and a ranger, too. I mean, it's not nobody.
Sorry.
There were more of you than there were of them. And you ambushed them. But, yes. One of them in the back of the room just, like, coughs pointedly. Like, yeah, who was in the fucking cell last night? Smart ass.
Yes, well, now I have you to tell me all the things that have gone wrong, and we can fix everything, right? And, Penny, you feeling any better?
Not really. At least I'm back at my senses.
Can I hug Penny? Or did she look like she doesn't want to be touched?
No, she'll like waddle up and give a little, like, just kind of lean against you.
Okay. All right. So I'm still going to give her like a tight hug and like a kiss on the head. Right. Okay. Breakfast. Baths. There's clothes. You can get cleaned and changed, and I can give you a tour after that if you wanted, or you can wander maybe by yourselves. I don't know the rules anymore, but
you aren't allowed to wander by yourself, so it's pretty safe bet to guess they won't be either.
I know, but I'm trying here, okay?
Okay, so yeah, you're lying. Okay, got it.
Also, listen, I'm not sure if you want to talk about this before we do all these fun things you're saying, but maybe filling us in on the plan that you have, because clearly there's something we missed here.
A plan would be good, yes. I don't feel comfortable here.
Maybe even just your thinking process.
Like, what's our out plan? Like, when are we getting out?
Once we get to the army, that has always been the plan.
Okay, how are we going to...
Why we came here.
Yeah. So what's the plan?
Has she agreed to give us one?
We need to speak to her. I think it'll come down to what information we have, what sorts of openings that an army can use to attack Karakat. We haven't... It's only been one night. I was waiting for the rest of you before...
The doors open, and your aunt walks in.
Right, we're going. Do we bow? Do we curtsy? Curtsy, bow.
What does Ryan do?
Curtsy.
Okay, so stand up, or I guess you are standing.
Yeah.
Turn to her and curtsy. What did the rest of you do?
I stand there with my arms crossed.
Hello.
She looks at Penny, and there's just this incredulous look of just like, seriously? Seriously? And she walks up to Elly, and she's going to try to intimidate you. Do you want to try to intimidate her back?
Yeah.
Intimidation off.
Intimidation off. Okay, wait, hang on. I gotta find good dice for this.
You got to. You just got to.
19.
Oh.
She steps in close to you so that your noses are almost touching. And when you don't flinch, she smiles and she pats you hard on the shoulder. Sit. And she gestures at the table.
I will go and sit.
Awesome.
I'll give her like a 3-second, just kind of like holding your gaze, and I'm just gonna like, I'll go sit.
Okay. Food is brought out immediately and served before you. She looks between the group of you and says, "My niece tells me you have information that may help. You may speak."
These
Now,
are my friends. This is Penelope, Lillian Van Ness Planchette, and Elly Pilwicken, and Erin. We met in the
church.
castle. The church that was castle.
You had a church.
Arsen kicks you under the table. And which of you knows the most?
I think we all know enough important bits that could be helpful.
Yeah, it's more like the collective knowledge.
Ellywick
Where are
works with
Penelope's armies right now? Has she amassed her forces in the north, or is she heading towards the borders? How many soldiers does she have at her whim?
I mean, so when we talked about information, we meant more so like inside the castle information, not...
I'm not interested in how often she changes her pants. I want to know about the movement of her troops.
Well, that was... I mean, obviously, it kept very secret. Ellywick did a lot of training with the guards and knows a lot of their training schedule and the moves and stuff that they use, which could be helpful.
She holds up a hand to stop you as one of the servants comes over and whispers something in her ear. She looks at Penny pointedly and says, "What is that?"
What?
The source of power within you.
Some might know.
Pass it here. She holds out her hand.
I'd rather not.
She doesn't need your magic. She has her own. She's not going to steal it. It's part of how Karakat steals and uses magic. We don't need to take magic from an orb. She doesn't need it. It's just, I think, to see how people without magic have been taking it and storing it. She'll give it right back.
I may.
Can I look around the room?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any kind of like clear exit?
There are several clear exits, but this is like a gymnasium-sized room, and you're in at a table at the center of it. So
Yeah.
You would have to kind of run.
Yeah.
Also, when she said she may, Ellywick's gonna pipe up and say, "You will."
I'm sorry, I can't. You can ask me questions about it if you want, but I can't give this to you.
I grow tired of this.
I'm sorry.
Is this who you bring into our court?
We're doing the best that we can.
You come offering information, asking for assistance, and you don't even act transparently with what you have and how you have it.
Information, yes, but we're asking to take people's belongings. That's not questions. I mean, you can...
Her belongings? Tell me, does she own the souls that she uses? Is that how you see them now? Have you swayed so far from the church that you think they're things to be bartered and bought? She pushes away.
Makes a really good point.
She pushes away from the
Makes a
table.
really good point.
She says, "If you won't speak to me, you'll speak to my head magician. He will get all the information I require from you."
Mm-mm.
She leaves the room.
If you just
If anyone moves towards Penny, I move towards them.
She has a fucking point, though. She has a point. What's dangling around Penny's neck is stolen souls that don't belong to Penny, that don't belong to anybody, that nobody should have had in the first place.
Sure, that's bad. But what about what other bad things she might have done in the past?
So we're balancing here an actual fact against an assumption.
Yes.
Okay.
We don't trust her. We don't trust her with this that has more power that we don't quite understand yet ourselves.
We have magic. No one needs to take an orb with bits of somebody's soul in it.
No, but it's the fact that they might figure out how it works understand it and then use that. You know, I'm just trying to think proactively.
Yeah, there's no magic limit. There's no like, oh, you have this much magic, but you could have more magic. Like, there's no like.
It's more. My brain is saying that there might be a way of getting more powerful magic, like this, where it uses souls and stuff, and using it rather than using their own powers because it's stronger. Does it make sense?
Yeah, and there's a part of me that doesn't want other places to know how to do this.
Like, it's bad, but at least...
She already knows how to do it. She called it out. She called it and said there's stolen souls inside your necklace.
But she knows what it is. She doesn't know how it works, though. Like,
and I don't know if Penny knows that.
I'm just...
We have differing opinions here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. We also don't know her. This is a complete stranger.
Arsen interrupts and says, she said she's sending someone to interrogate us.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good. It sounds like this magician guy.
Ryan, you know this magician?
Do I?
Yeah, he's the guy you met last night.
Oh, sex magician.
A sex magician.
Yeah.
Sorry. Nikolas. Yeah. He's new. I don't know him very well. We were here to get an army, right? We were here to get an army so that we could defeat Penelope and Cade for murdering all of your people, for enslaving people, and we can't come in here and you just straight up refuse to give anything for help.
If they were starting to ask questions...
It's a deal. It's a deal. An army for information. We're either taking out Penelope and Cade or we are not. You're either playing with us or you are not. If you're not willing to play, then we are not going to be able to get an army. We're not going to take out Penelope. You will not be able to avenge your family. Like, this isn't...
But do you understand how this has turned out this way? We want this. We understand that we need to get this army and everything. The way it's gone about, though, seems like there's a secret alternative plan and something else. And, I mean, I've said things. There's been some stuff said about the past, about recently not being able to trust stuff. And here we are.
I think the information that they're looking for, we don't have.
If they want to know army stuff, I fought them in the wars. I understand how
we still want this army so that we can stop Penelope and Cade from sucking out a million other souls from people, from every other slave that they take. So, in return, we have to give them something, information. We have to help. And you can't just sit there and say that you don't know anything, you don't have anything, you're not willing to compromise, not willing to give them anything. Perhaps you're choosing the lesser of two evils, but this is still a massive evil. So don't. If you don't want to cooperate, that's fine. You're more than welcome to go on your way, and Penelope and Cade and Karakat will continue to suck souls of everybody and never come to punishment for what they've done to any of us. That's one option. Or you play along.
I'm willing. I'm just not giving up my necklace. They can ask me whatever they want. I'll do my best to answer.
You hear the sounds of doors opening, the far end of the room, and a confident stride as someone steps towards you. You're all very much in the moment and so focused on each other that it takes you a moment to realize that he's standing just behind you. When you all turn, a cold chill, like an icy knife, goes down Penny's back as the man smiles. He says, "Penelope Lillian Van Ness Blanchett. What a pleasure to see you again."
Hi, Nikolas.
Guess who we found?
And I think that's it for this week.
What the fuck?
I should have put that together.
Great. But let me just ask one quick question. What the fuck?
Yeah, I should have put that together.
No, awesome, yeah. But also, what the fuck?
Yeah. Mainly.
I didn't put that together quick enough. I am running.
Oh my god, this is so many red flags. This is like all the red flags.
Oh, I am running.
So did Penny only realize as he introduced himself?
That was the moment she realized.
Did you realize earlier?
No.
Oh.
I realized when she realized.
Ice cold.
People do stupid things for sexy boys. I should know.
Yeah.
Arsen's like, hey!
Hey! Wait, what?
I'm high-fiving myself.
I'm bringing myself?
I don't need anyone else to high-five.
Oh, lonely boy.
Well done. Well done.
There you go.
Ooh. I'll drink to that.
Yep. Oh, man. This party's going to break. What do we do if the party breaks? See, I thought this was going to happen in the first part. I thought it was going to happen in Caracat. I was like, oh no, for sure Ryan's going to take the other side. And I was like, no, Ryan followed her friends. I think this is, what happens if we just disagree? Ryan really wants that army. She wants to take down Caracat. She wants to like absolve herself and make it up to her aunt.
As always, thank you all for tuning in. You can join the Darkness and Dragons community by following us on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you want to find me online, you can check out The Feminist Gamer, or you can check out the XP Billion podcast, which airs every Friday and which I am a regular on. Laura, where can people find you?
At Dark Moon Dice. Everywhere.
Every time you say that, I think you're saying Dark Wing Dice.
Dark Moon Dice. Dark Wing Dice. Let's get dangerous. Yeah. You know what? That's not bad. That's not bad.
That's a spinoff.
My super nerdy account, The Odds Collector, on Instagram, or my personal Sarah Snowmobile. I don't post things on either right now because it's just who I am as a person. Yep.
And Michael, where can people find you?
Notes Reviews. I've got a YouTube channel. I'm on Twitter very actively. Instagram less actively. Just Notes Reviews.
Awesome. Our character art is done by Cardly Art, and our music is Threshold by Poddington Bear. Thank you again for joining us, and have a great night.